Ladies and gentlemen, the long awaited, highly anticipated conversation between two old goalkeepers. Some were coaching. Ben Yeager from DeSmet High School, ladies and gentlemen. Ben, under full disclosure, I've been a secret admirer of yours for up teen years, man. I mean, you've had a series of serious-minded goalkeeping.
Well, no, thank you. I really appreciate that, and more than happy to talk. Really appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, you're the one that made the MCC complete. The other fellas, and so the young guy had to wait. Had to wait the longest.
Yep. No, I listened to your podcast with Jay Zaver. He's a friend. So,
oh, good.
No, I really appreciate you having me on.
Oh, yeah. And so this is, you only get it at Whale Certified. I don't know if the others can do battery, but the electric went out in the Holly Hills area, Balloon Boom Studios in downtown Holly Hills without AC.
Well, nothing will stop Whale Certified, that's for sure.
There you go, baby. There you go. And that just brought my first thought is saying, hey, man, goalkeepers can handle that act. Because in order to be a real goal player, it's, hey, whatever comes, you react. Your actions are from a reaction of someone else's actions.
Oh, yeah, no, resilient. Anything that comes up, you got to deal with it no matter what.
Yeah. And so that's what I tried that methodology on a college student, and I got into his grill, and he went, hey, man. I said, hey, come on, it's easy. Come on. I was giving you the lesson learned here is that they're going to come at you, man. And you're going to be 1 against 22, right? Because you got to protect yourself. And there you go, man. You're out there by yourself, and you got to maintain the way.
Oh yeah, no, you're part of the team, but you got to be resilient as one, 100%. That's what goalkeeping is all about.
Yeah, and there is a difference between having a goal trainer and a goalkeeping coach. Would you go along with that?
Yeah, no, 100% like to see your background on that. But I mean, yeah, no, it's goalkeeping is a tough position, 100%. It's different than anything.
Yeah, and just the actual relationship between the goalkeepers, and the goalkeeping coach, it really means something when it's really solid, and it feeds back and forth. The communication skills, it really multiplies on the field. Would you concur?
Oh yeah, no, I 100% agree. I try to do that with my goalkeepers, especially. That really, I mean, it's definitely an emotional aspect as well as a coach aspect as well. Because like really, they're a single, but they're a part of the team. Absolutely. So really, like having that goalkeeper coach and that goalkeeper feeling that your coach is in your corner, like almost like boxing, that they're in your corner the entire time, no matter what. That they're behind you. Win or lose, mistake or success, like that's really the name of the game. They have to have the confidence in you that you can coach them and really like bring them through tough situations, good situations, and everything in between. So 100% agree with that point.
Yeah, and that's the give and take of a real genuine relationship. The goalkeeper in question is not also the coach and would only perform under certain coaching techniques and tactics.
Mm-hmm.
And the same way with the goalkeeping coach. You have to adapt. You have throw in, throw out, but you maintain a standard, so to speak.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's so many different personalities. Like throughout my years at DeSmet, all the goalkeepers have different personalities. You have to understand what really like makes them tick, what really like gets them going, what really gets them motivated, and kind of understand each one of those personalities individually and kind of as a part of the team to get them in the right headspace for anything that could be thrown at them.
Yeah, and I've been involved in a relationship for 20 plus years, and the whole idea is that it doesn't come easy, man. I mean,
Oh. No, it really doesn't. I 100% agree with that. It's definitely a learning relationship between coach and player every single situation.
right. And call 1-800 parents. Parents are calling. It's a real deal, and so you don't run from it. You enhance it. You embrace it. Uh, the story goes with DeSmet. Now, I go back to the early days. They had a couple guys that might have had a Weiss, and then they had Eric Delabar. Are you familiar with this cat?
I am not, but I would have to say I'm not the best with names or memory.
Right.
But giving the background, I'd love it.
All right, then he's the coach, the assistant coach with Maryville, the guy
Hmm.
with the dark eyes and this guy. He had. They said, "Hey, we'd like you to have a presence." And you audition a bunch of guys and gals, and this you say, holy cow, man, turn it off a little bit. And I was doing my mild one. You want to see the all out, all in one? Eric Delabar was really something. He was one of the first steamers that played
Hmm.
indoor. He played Quincy, national champion fame with the Cosmos, this, that, and came over to Steamers, and then was a goalkeeping coach for many people. And the guy's a real jewel, and he was one of the first interviews I had, and he talked about, hey, FUN. I said, wow, okay, wow, what do you, yeah, you gotta have fun, man. You got to have fun in your position, you know, that's it. And fun is when it's very chaotic and you say, oh my, I'm tied or I'm down one,
Hmm.
sometimes down two. Hey, I'm having fun, man. I want to remember this feeling, man, you know, because you're talking to your teammates, you're experiencing real time situation. And for as life goes, I like to be wearing those gloves.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. That's the fun part about being a I would say retired goalkeeper for myself, but a goalkeeper in general is really it teaches you that you do get down, that you do get behind, regardless or not if it was your fault or not. You always feel like it's yours. So really, like taking that and understanding and knowing that really you can claw yourself out of anything, and having that resilience and having that thought process of you're going to forget what's in the past and bring it forward. I feel like that is a great part about goalkeeping for sure.
And that just got you in the Wales Certified Hall of Fame, Ben. Nice going, baby. Nice going.
I
Yeah,
appreciate
yeah, yeah. Throwing that ace out, that was good. So you got the situation, and the it's never going to stop. The standards being the DeSmet Spartan, and Eric played for DeSmet, is it's just man, it's all out. It's all in. You got to be the goalkeeper,
it. Hmm.
and you played. And when you played for the Spartans, did you have that sense?
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, you have to be the guy, 100%. And I would say goalkeeping back then, knowing that it wasn't that long ago, it was 2011 through 2015 for myself, but goalkeeping has changed a lot since then. Absolutely. But my time at DeSmet was unreal. I loved every second of it. Was on varsity my 4 years. Met some incredible people and also played some incredible soccer. Also had hard coaches that really pushed me throughout. Both had Vitello and Coach Klein, and just really it was a great experience. Dealt with injuries through. I think I missed almost an entire year, my junior year.
Wow.
But really, it's MCC is no joke.
No.
Everyone says it, but I completely concur that it is one of the, if not one of the most competitive conferences in the United States, without a doubt. We always give each other, no matter what day it is, we always give each other some hard times and some incredible games.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
I absolutely love that conference, and on any given day, it's a battle, no matter what.
Those years that you were involved, there was some real fine soccer played, man,
Hmm.
on both sides. That a lifetime memory for sure, man. I get goosebumps just thinking about it.
Oh, absolutely. No, like the just the play in between all those teams. It was the beginning of the academy years. I think
Yeah,
was 2012.
yeah,
Did lose some good players to academy, but regardless, the MCC lives on as one of the most competitive and just great soccer players all around.
yeah. And it's every season, man. You don't. Hey, so what you did last season? No, so what you did last week or last game? It's bring your A+ game to be a scholar champion each and every
Mhm.
day. And I can attest. I could imagine being a Spartan practice is not for the weak-minded.
Oh yeah, no, not one bit. That hard practices, absolutely. I mean, we just got out of tryouts today, so I obviously tryouts started on Monday, so it's the best time of the year, to be honest. I don't do too much soccer over the off season of high school. I do some training for friends, family, friends, and the like on the off season, but it's always a pleasure to get back into high school soccer. It's the best time of the year. I always look forward to fall.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's really nice, and when the temperature changes, it really goes to the nth degree.
Oh,
Well,
100%.
yeah. Well, you have always been involved in the MCC, and the districts have always been in play with you. But now, in the last couple of years, you got the St. Louis High School Champions League in the mix,
Hmm.
and you all played in the final last year. Y-
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I thought that was I mean it the entire tournament went great. And it was great competition with even some teams that we haven't seen before, or like I really enjoyed just the entire idea behind it of playing different teams kind of across the board. Um, and I really enjoyed the tournament setup. And yes, we made it to the finals. It was a very hard fought game. Did come up short, just couldn't find the back of the net. But it was a great experience, especially the semifinals at Liberty. That was an incredible game
Wow.
between us two. Gosh, when the PKs and everything. It's been
And you were
that
up
was a
by a
great.
couple goals, if I missed
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an incredible game. We went down a man, if I remember right, and then made it to PKs. And have to tout a little bit of my goalkeeper there, Jackson Keys.
There you
Came up
go.
big.
There you go.
Yeah, came up big with some PK saves. I'm pretty sure it was three of them. almost right in a row. But Liberty team was incredible to play. They were such a good team throughout. Gosh, they had some great players, and that game was I honestly. If I wasn't coaching, gosh, I just wanted to sit back and watch that game. It was such an incredible game back and forth,
Yeah.
and even the St. Dominic game too.
Yeah.
Gosh, in the finals, that was a great game to watch. Unfortunately, we came up a little short, but gosh, incredible game.
I did, and I can tell you, you would have goosebumps. Yeah. So you're there, man. I mean, and that's the beauty of you, is that hey, you gotta have this, you gotta have that, but sometimes you just got plain old luck, and when you're unlucky, it's hard to win, man, and that's why it really is like the holy cow, what a game for high school soccer. There was no winners or losers here.
Oh yeah, no, gosh, just such great games, and absolutely love watching the boys play every time. It's an absolute pleasure just watching DeSmet play.
Well, I don't know if you're with, that old story is, holy cow, man, I'd rather clothe you than feed you. With those big old boys you got over there, man. I mean, geez, the little scrawny freshman sophomore, and you say, where did that beast come from? I mean, is there anything that you might have contributed to the eating and the physical exercise of it all?
Oh gosh, no, I'm not a nutritionist.
Okay.
Wish I was.
Yeah, yeah,
But gosh, no, no, really, it's just high school. It's kind of unreal, especially just being a out of building coach myself. Not seeing these guys day in and day out. So really, I mean, I'm with some of these boys, like doing goalkeeping training from freshman year until senior year, really. So
yeah,
I'm with them for just like a subset of the year, and really they come back every like the next year, and gosh, it looks like they've grown another 5 inches,
yeah,
and obviously been hitting the weight room. It's incredible. It's great to see, knowing that I'm only with them for 3 or 4 months since I'm not in building, and it's wild to see them grow as players and just as people throughout, because high school is hard. It definitely is.
yeah.
But gosh, it's incredible to see just the growth, the progression of their game, and everything in between.
And so there's the B team tournament and this and that. The C team, those younger in the MCC, they're looked upon because they're like looking for the thoroughbreds. They're looking on that field of freshmen and sophomores that just didn't make that varsity at the time. And they said, holy cow, look at this kid coming up. Look at this kid. And everybody has the checklist of names. They're taking names.
Oh no, absolutely no. Like we definitely go look at freshman games, sophomore games, JV games. We're there for freshman tryout, sophomore tryout. We know who's coming up always. Like as any team would, 100%. And know everyone in the building. So it's great. It's incredible to see people progress through high school career and really in their game too, because I mean, on any given day, who knows, it's going to come up and really show something off.
There's, the Miss Manners and Jeeve the butler. How about you, Ben, being the guy for the tent, the whatever they call that thing around the stadium that people go to all the time? What's that called? With the tent and the beer and the sodas and the barbecue and all that.
Oh, are you talking about DeSmet, like the little alumni pavilion, or are you talking about something separate?
Yeah. The tents. They trap
Oh, yeah, yeah, no,
everybody.
gotcha. Yeah,
Yeah, Just
No,
Chaminade has a bus.
no, it's great. No, I love how all the parents, everyone gets into their son's games. Like they're all the parents are they're so committed and they're so I would say just like really really focused on their kids and how they're doing just that how they're playing so that I love the fact that they're just their biggest cheerleaders in the world because I mean I know my parents personally I was blessed and they came to every single game I played no matter where it was in the country too.
Wow.
So I really love that the parents are really really all bought into their kids too because I feel like that's huge. I mean, you look up and you see that you got a stand behind you. That's just. I mean, it makes you so much more comfortable when you're actually playing.
Right. And so there you go. Everybody has a role to play. Player, coach, fans, parents, refs. And so everybody plays their role. It makes for a magnificent, whether daytime or nighttime, it don't matter. It's a beautiful game, baby.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So here you go. You got somebody who's getting into eighth grade, and he's thinking about this, thinking about that. What would you tell that young man? Hey, goalkeeper, this is what the Spartans you can expect from the Spartans. What do you bring to the position?
Oh yeah, no. So what I would say we bring to the position, especially as a goalkeeper, is just I mean pure focus. One, we focus on like because obviously the game is continually changing. It's different from when I was going through high school, college, and I'm sure way beyond as well. But really, what I would say is some of the biggest things they should focus on is one, their feet. Like if you look back to 2015 or so, all the English Premier League goalkeepers, just straight shot stoppers, really. Like we're talking David De Gea, we're talking Joe Hart, just straight shot stoppers, great goalkeepers, just shot stoppers. And then give it like 4 years, 5 years after that, they kind of got almost aged out by the new generation. That's like shot stoppers, 100%, but have great feet. They're basically another center back there. They can distribute out of the back. So I would say 100%. They should focus on their feet, really, just both feet really working out of the back. And then I would say just that resilience of being a goalkeeper is the hardest thing. I know every generation is different, but it's just that hard-headedness of being able to put any mistake out of your mind, which is extremely hard. I mean, for any person in their life, they go through a mistake that maybe they dwell on it, but it's just that split second get over it and have to go on. So I would say like those are two huge things that I look for is really just the mental toughness of being able to get through things and also just working on your game day in and day out. I mean, it's an everyday thing without a doubt. Soccer is, and you just gotta grind through it and you gotta go.
Right on, man. And you know, if you're not playing soccer and you're somewhere else, these are the years that are in the military service. And when somebody says, "Hey, go up that hill," they're not kidding, you know. And you talk about the seriousness of that compared to, you know, breaking a hard sweat, you know, really having tendons and muscles strain, you know, that's not much, you know. Where the young boys in red, white, and blue, you know, do the deal. So it's the I always like I have to ask you, and I'm going to ask
Hmm.
everybody else for now. That story of perception is that where I'm standing, where you're standing, you're seeing a 6, and where I'm standing, I see a 9.
Yeah, no, make sure I understand your question correctly. I mean, 100% people see things differently, like regardless. And no, like that makes me think of it honestly sparks my interest a little bit of how people see the game differently, whether they're looking from the stands, whether they're looking from like a video playback if they're watching it online, or if they're on the field, really. Because especially at the goalkeeper position, but also at any position, like I'm looking from the sidelines. So if I'm looking at somebody going at goal, somebody looks wide open, maybe the player doesn't see it. And it's obvious to me, it's obvious to the stands, but it's not obvious to them. Just as a goalkeeper, say if a cross is coming in, it's obvious to me they should probably go out and get it. Maybe it's not obvious to them because they're seeing something different. But the perception is always different from the field to what you're seeing from the stands, or even from the sidelines. So I 100% always try to not judge too quickly. I always talk to my goalkeepers at halftime, talk to them after the game, kind of regroup and understand what they were seeing from their side, and also what I'm seeing from my side of how the team's attacking, how they're looking from the sides, from the front, and just kind of getting on the same page in that sense, because you can't see everything at once from the goalkeeper position. Can't see it everything at once from the stands or from the sidelines. So I agree that the perception versus the reality of the player versus the coach of the stands is the hard thing to get past. But it's definitely something that we regroup on at halftime, full time, every single game.
Beautifully said. So, help me, Ben. Is there
Hmm.
anything in your meatball that you wanted to add, but I didn't give you the ingredients? Is there something you want to, just about goalkeeping?
Uh, well, open-ended question, but I mean, around goalkeeping, I mean, yes, it's 100%. I will say the hardest position. Maybe I'm a little biased there, um, but I would say it's the hardest position in soccer. Um, I, I know a striker, a center mid might give me some flack for that, but it's just I mean the mental resilience of it, the having to get over adversity very quick, and also just like hit it head on. I mean, there's so many things that could go right and wrong in the position that you really just you have to have a clear mind about.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about the position is that I fully feel that my upbringing, through high school, college, everything in between, all the coaches I've worked with and met, have shaped me as a person and as a player. Knowing that I'm a little off my game now, but definitely shaped me as a person of just that full resilience and having that mindset of if something does go wrong, address it, but put it out of your mind and move on.
Well said, man. You. That's a great meatball, and I just have to tell you about that St. Louis High School Champions League. You're in Group A with Timberland, Precipia, Lindbergh, and the Spartans of DeSmet.
I love it. It's gonna be a good group. It's gonna be great. I know we played Lindbergh in the quarterfinals just this past year. Great team, and no matter what, that Champions League is always going to be a battle.
Yeah,
I love the idea of playing teams we don't always play in the regular season, and it's always a battle.
yeah. And here you go. is that once you get out of there, in order to go to the Final Four, you got to play the winner of Oakville, St. Dominic, Liberty, and Francis Howe.
Love that. No, I absolutely love that. Would love to see St. Dominic again, or any of those teams. Really, it's always a pleasure playing teams we don't play before, or just getting a little rematch in. So
Yeah.
I love the idea of that.
I mean, that's the beauty of it all. And everybody, when you draw, because you got to make it, you just, to get invited, you have to have won something and be a team of significance. And then you're there, and then whatever group you're in, have at it, because there are no easy ones. And
Oh no, yeah, absolutely. They're never an easy game.
yeah, and those legacy schools, maybe they got some luck on their side, but they, on that field, they had always been great games. I mean, nobody just walked away with it.
Yeah, no, it that makes me think of something my mother always said: on any given day, any team can win. I feel like that's truly true in soccer. It's a funny game, really. It has its ups, and it really has its hard times too. And really, on any given day, anybody can pull ahead.
And that just got you in the Whale Certified Hall of Affinity, uh, Big Ben. I mean, to bring the mother out, there's no finer person on this earth, than a goalkeeper's mother. And you, when you played the mother card, that was it. That you walk in proud, man.
Oh, I agree with that. She was always every time I changed sides, she moved over to the other side because she was just anxious about the game. So
Yeah, man.
I agree with that.
Yeah, man. And I mean, I didn't see any diplomas, my mother's diplomas on the wall or anything. Nobody called her doctor. But holy cow, man, just the wisdom that came. How'd you know that? Yeah, all right then. So that's a beautiful thing. Well, at Whale Certified, we have a custom here to say, hey, Ben, whatever you want to say to who you ever want to say it to, for as long as you want to say it for. And the electric's back on, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, yeah, no, all right. I would say one, I absolutely love the St. Louis soccer community. I would say that they are it's the biggest hub of U.S. soccer, 100%. So many good teams, so many good high schools, so many just good coaches along the way. I know myself, I've been blessed by being able to work with some of the best goalkeeping coaches in St. Louis, as well as just some great coaches, some great head coaches, whether that be kind of like old school coaches or kind of new school coaches. So I would say props up to all of them, especially because soccer is an interesting game, and I sure feel like they shaped, one, me as a soccer player, and two, me as a person. And I feel like that, the soccer community has definitely kind of almost raised me. So I truly appreciate that 100% of the way.
Yeah, well said. Bill McDermott said the other day, from one of the Monsignors who helped start the CYC, is that, hey, do what you do, but do yourself a favor. Promise yourself you'll give back. And Ben Yeager, you've given back to the St. Louis soccer community. Congratulations to you.
Well, thank you. I'm doing my best. I'm
Okay.
just trying to make the boys the best person they can be and the best player they can be.
Okay. If you want to get a picture of me, whatever, if I come over to DeSmet to watch a game, maybe you'll have something in the concession stand for the Whale.
Oh, absolutely. I will make sure You let me know what you want, and I will make sure they make it up special for you.
All right, baby. All right. So, wow, you're. I got the goosebumps. You did well, man. Way to go. And there you
Well,
have it.
appreciate that.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the MCC goalkeeping coaches. That they throw it out there. They know the business, and they have set the standard that is just truly remarkable and admired internationally. So, and that's the deal, is that they all enjoy well certified, and you too can be well certified if you try. Take care, Ben.
Yep, you take care too. I really enjoyed the conversation and happy to talk anytime.
All right then. Bye bye.